Okay, this is Paul Hardingham from paulhardingham.com. It is Wednesday, 22nd of November 2017. Just giving an update on the idea of trading. If you're trading cryptocurrencies, my tip at the moment is Zcash. I've just been going through the list of the top 20. I'm keen to trade personally on where there is cryptos with volume. We need to make sure that there is plenty of people in the market. You don't want to get in an illiquid currency which could crash incredibly fast. I mean, they can all crash incredibly fast anyway, but if you've got one where there are there's no volume in the market, then you're really opening up to risk. So Zcash here, currently 15th on the coin market cap list at just under $1 billion, $845 at $316 per Zcash coin. And we can see that the volume in the last 24 hours very decent, 111 million, and up 6.58 in the last 24 hours. Let's go and have a look at the total charts for 24 and beyond, 24 hours, 1 hour, 24 hours, 7 days. Let's go and have a look here. And here we are, number 15, Zcash. 12.7% over the last 7 days, 6.58% over the last day. So it's in, it's in the reasonable positive territory. So it's looking good in that sense. It's not we're not seeing the same sort of, we're not picking a stock that is already, I called it a stock, a currency that's already gone up so much. So IOTA up 35% the last 7 days, probably going to be some profit taking on that, I would have thought. Bitcoin Cash looking still interesting there, but yeah, I'm just trying to give my thoughts here, aren't I, on Zcash. So Zcash, good volume, not too up on price overall. Let's just have a quick compare. So 12.7% versus Bitcoin at 16%, so it's trading that slightly. Let's go and have a look at the chart on Zcash. Give a bit more in-depth there. So if we look at Zcash and let's go for a year, we can see here that we are just breaking through potentially at the $300. If we break through that, then we could shoot a fair bit higher, and there's a fair bit of confidence in here. It's risen up. We're not seeing the same sort of price relative. If we put the price relative to Bitcoin, we can see relative to Bitcoin it's quite a long way behind, so there's a potential for catch up. Since around about July there's been a divergence because Bitcoin has had such a strong rally this year. Then I'm looking for those that have got value to catch up as the money comes back out of Bitcoin, looking for another, what's going to be the next trade to take. I think then therefore Zcash is a possibility. Not sure at this point. I've got fairly tight stop loss personally. I'm not looking for this as a long-term trade. On this particular trade, my thought is just trying to find something. If you can get, if you can trade 15% positive per week, then you're going to do extremely well if you do that consistently over a year or 2 years. So that's what I'm looking for at this stage. Good volume, trying to get a 15%, putting in a stop loss there reasonably tight. Let's go and have a look at the 7-day chart. So 7 days. Here we can see again there's a big upswing here. The volume is not that high. The volume is starting to pick up. If I just switch off the BTC price again. So we are at a new high on a 7-day, 320. So if we can break through this $320, we could go a lot further. This was on higher volume earlier in the week, so that's looking good as well. Let me go to my Bittrex account to show you a bit more detail in there. So here we are on the 5-minute chart. Right now I believe we've got a buying opportunity. We had the 5-minute. We are looking at the last hour and a half here. So the price broke up through this potential resistance point here at the 0.037 Satoshis. Traded up, took a bit of a pause, bit of profit taking. You can see on the red chart there, price going back up again, a bit more profit taking. If we look at the order book, we can see this has changed actually quite remarkably just in the last few minutes. There's a huge volume of sell orders here at around about 0.39. That could have frightened a few people, but just a few moments ago the buy orders were looking very strong. So clearly some big whales coming in here trying to push the price back down, maybe to pick up some bargains. So what they can do is they can put some big sell orders in above the market, frighten the sellers, bring the price down, which is what we've just seen here. The price seems to be holding reasonably steady at the moment, even with that order book with this huge wall here. So we'll just keep an eye on that for just a few more moments. I don't want this video to go on too long, but that's just giving you some of the background, my thoughts on this at this stage as to where we're at. So yeah, I think that'll probably do for now. Zcash, I'm very bullish on it. If you can get in around about the 385, then I think you'll do very well in the short term. Long term, this could be an extremely good play. Zcash has a lot of supporters, hence why it's got almost $1 billion market capitalization. But like I said, what I'm predominantly looking here for is the undervalued. In the top 20, what is the undervalued one? Where's the money going to flow next? As it's, people profit take. If you're wanting to trade it, you take your profit, move it somewhere else, try and catch the profit on there, move it somewhere else, and so on. So that's my thoughts. Zcash looks a strong buy just at this particular moment. And thanks for watching. This is Paul Hardingham from paulhardingham.com.